And then you realize a lot of the people backstage, they'll have the famous people back there and then a bunch of nobodies assisting them. Can you shampoo this one? Can you towel dry that one? Can you apply that color? And I realized these guys don't know my name. So the next hair show I went to, where I was not invited, there's no guards. I just walked backstage. I knew the Paul Mitchell product. I walked into the Paul Mitchell booth, and one or two people said, "Hey, how are you doing?" Because they remembered my face, but I wasn't invited. So I told my wife, I said, "Listen, I'm gonna be gone pretty early." She goes, "I thought you weren't working this hair show." I said, "I might be." So I dressed the part, all black, and I had a few tools in my pockets, you know, and I went at 6 a.m., model prep. I know it was really early. And like you, I forced my way in. I just went back there. And I was like, what do you need? And they're like, "Oh, thank you for coming. Can you shampoo?"
Right. That's what it is too. There is no like, "Who are you?" No, it's like, "You, oh yeah, thank you so much. Can you grab that towel? Can you grab that stack of stuff? Can you get that model over here?"
Right. So they're not going to let you do the super important stuff unless you know how to do it. So you get to the point where you might actually be foil highlighting. And then if you get, again, you start building a relationship with this top stylist that's back there. Robert Cromines is asking me to style somebody's hair for him. At the last minute, you know, if somehow he catches my name, and then at the end of the show, if I was very available, helping a whole lot, he's like, hey, you, you know, they're going to ask me, at the end, at the end, everybody stands and they give it a bow. Let me introduce you to the whole team. I got invited a couple of those, you know, and that's the beginning of you standing on the stage right at the end for 2 seconds, just to be like, yep, I'm one of the behind the scenes guys. And I was fine with that because I wasn't going to talk on a mic at the time. It was before I ever talked on a stage before. Mm-hmm. But I was happy to help behind the scenes. Many times you got in the show for free after you paid to go to a show and you did that. Then you're like, where are we going to be next? Oh, we're going to be in New York. Okay. Can you put me on the list? So you just say, I'm working with Paul Mitchell backstage, and you don't even have to pay to go to the show sometimes, although you do the first time to get there. And then you just go backstage. If you're willing to help, again, for free, they will let you help. Most of the time, most products, maybe people are catching on and it's not so much anymore, but they've got people coming in from all these different states. They don't know who invited who from where. So you're always meeting new people in a very busy back room. And then they've got food and coffee and it's catered. And so it's a lot of fun. It's like a party if you're really willing to work a little and help organize models. And can you take these 3 models to the shampoo bowl that's like a half a mile down that way, get them all cleaned and bring them back? Sure. And so then you get the bow at the end. This is all the people who made this happen backstage. I'm one of, and the more you do, the better you are, the more they want you, the more they invite you. Before you know it, you're getting paid to be one of these people. So that's where the experience comes from. And most people just don't realize if you're brave enough, you can make it happen.